Hello, it's me Hiroshi. This time I would like to introduce my top 10 favorite cities in the world I have visited so far. I love traveling abroad by alone. I have visited many foreign countries so far. I have traveled to Western Europe, Russia, and Southeast Asia by alone. I have been 10 countries and I have stayed in about 30 foreign cities so far. I would like to visit more countries in the future. Now I will introduce my top 10 favorite cities in the world I have visited so far. But I will tell you beforehand that every city is unique and great. So this top 10 is just my preference. Number 10 is Moscow, Russia. I visited Moscow first time in about 3 years ago. As you know, Moscow is a capital of Russia. Moscow has deep history. Moscow has played vital role in Russian history. There are many historic buildings. I visited so many places in Moscow. Red Square, Lenin, Mausoleum, Kremlin, and so on. In Memorial Museum of Cosmonautics, you can see the great achievement of space development in the Soviet era. Especially, I was impressed by the Moscow metro because the Moscow metro is very deep and huge. It takes about 5 minutes by escalator to platform from entrance. I heard that the Moscow metro can be used as a nuclear shelter also. Moscow is a beautiful city with deep history. There are many tourist attractions. Number 9 is Siem Reap, Cambodia. Siem Reap is a famous city with ruins of Angkor. Angkor is a Hindu and Buddhist religious site that built by Khmer Empire in around the 12th century. The ruins of Angkor are spread over a very large area, but the major site of Angkor can be visited in just one day. The attractions of this city, Siem Reap, are not just Angkor. In the lake of Tonle Sap, you can see the people live in the water, and there is also a holy mountain called Phnom Kulen. Phnom Kulen is a place where the Khmer Empire began. You can also watch Khmer traditional shows in this city, Siem Reap. There is a very interesting city. Also in this city, you can stay in cheap because there are not so expensive for food or hotels or taxi, so you can be cheaper to stay. Number 9 is Paris, France. Paris is a great and beautiful French city that I think everyone knows. Paris has so many attractions, foods, museums, cityscapes, concerts, churches, palaces, and so on. I think the attractions in Paris are endless. needless to say, Paris is a very great city. I have visited so many places in Paris. It was amazing. Number 7 is St. Petersburg, Russia. St. Petersburg was the capital of the Russian Empire. This city has very old cityscape, like as medieval cityscape. St. Petersburg is so beautiful throughout the city. Particularly famous places in this city are Hermitage Museum and Petergov. Hermitage was very amazing. The Hermitage was very huge and beautifully decorated inside, and there were lots of exhibits. In Petergov, there was a very large and beautiful garden. Number 6 is Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam has many canals running through the city. The harmony between the city and the canal is very beautiful. This city has many museums and theaters. I have stayed in Amsterdam 3 times. I have visited so many places in Amsterdam so far. Every time I think this city is very beautiful. I think Netherlands is a very beautiful country. I have stayed at Roermond. It was also very beautiful city. I want to visit Netherlands again. Next time I will visit a different town in Netherlands. Number 5 is Kazan, Russia. In the 15th century, Kazan was the capital of the Kazan Han, that Genghis Khan family's country. Later it was captured by Ivan IV and became a city of the Russian Empire. This city, Kazan, is a rich city because it produces oil. The main street of Kazan is very beautiful. The metro is also there. In Kazan, there are various tour spots. I went around various places in Kazan by cheap bus tour with my Russian friends. It was so interesting. There was a mosque and Christian church in the Kazan Kremlin. The majority of Russians are Christians, but this city is different because half of the population is Muslims in Kazan. Russia is a very large country, so the atmosphere and religion of the city is depending on the city. Ulan-Ude, a city in Siberia, far east of here, has many Tibetan Buddhist followers. I also visited the Ulan-Ude. There was also interesting city. Another time, I will talk about the Ulan-Ude also. Number 4 is Bruges, Belgium. Bruges is also known as the city of water or northern Venice. Waterways and canals run through the center of the city. The way the canal runs through the city is similar as Amsterdam, but Bruges is much more calm. You can see the city like a European medieval city. There is a beautiful cityscape. It made me very calm. You can cruise the canal by boat in Bruges. That was amazing. Also, Bruges has a World Heritage listed Pegragi Monastery. And this city has many great cathedrals. In the cathedral of this city has Michelangelo's work called Madonna of Bruges. I have visited various spots of the Bruges with my Bruges friends. It was awesome. Number 3 is Rendsburg, Germany. Rendsburg is German city that near of Denmark. This city is a very quiet and beautiful city. This city is beautiful and in harmony with nature. Walking around this city will make you feel better. It makes you calm. I visited various places with my German friend in Rendsburg. We visited the Viking Museum and U-boat Museum. There was lots of bulbs in U-boat. It was very interesting. We also visited the round town of Kiel with a new German friend. In Kiel, 1918s, sailors in the Kiel naval port revolted, and then the German Empire destroyed, and the Weimar Republic was established. So Kiel is a historically important place. This Kiel harbor have many museums. There was a very quiet and beautiful city. Number 2 is Bergenrode, Germany. Bergenrode is a former town of East Germany. This town is located at the near of the Brocken mountain, that famous for the Brocken phenomenon. It is also famous as the city of the witch legend. This city is a beautiful European countryside town. In Bergenrode, I visited so many places with my friends of Bergenrode. We went to castle, aircraft museums, glass workshop, and Mount Brocken. You can reach the summit of Mount Brocken by locomotive from Bergenrode station. The peak of Mount Brocken was very cold and windy, but the view was spectacular. The base of the Soviet Union remains the summit of Mount Brocken. I also visited a witch festival. It was so interesting, and I really liked the streets of Bergenrode. They will look like house in medieval era. It is so beautiful. Number 1 is Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg has a large number of museums and art galleries. The attractions are very rich. The cityscape is very sophisticated. It is spectacular. Hamburg is port city, a little away from the city center. There is a warehouse that temporarily store unloaded items. It is spectacular to see the beautiful huge red brick warehouse lined up in large numbers. I have visited many places in Hamburg, church, art gallery, museums, and so on. Especially miniature museum was so great. At the miniature museum, famous cities around the world are recreated as small models. It is very accurate about the details, and this city actually moves. The car moves and traffic lights change. The city is moving exactly like as real city. It was amazing. Hamburg has many other attractions. It is very interesting and beautiful city. This time I will introduce my top 10 favorite cities in the world I have visited so far. I would appreciate it if you could tell me your favorite cities in the comment. And I will continue to travel in the future. I can't go on a trip now because of the virus, but I will go when the virus has gone. And I will continue to post videos on YouTube. I will make various kind of videos on YouTube. So if you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you.